Every day for over 10 years, I use an acrylic knife at work. So I want to give you some tips on how to safely cut some of this acrylic without damaging this expensive material. Okay. You go to look for an acrylic knife at the hardware store, this is all you're going to find. Okay. Olfa makes a much more heavy duty industrial style. They call it a laminate knife. The same company makes a acrylic knife. It looks very similar to this for replaceable blades. Like 15 or 20 bucks online. Strongly suggest those because they're just not going to break. That's the biggest complaint people seem to have about this one. But this is what you're going to find, the $6 really cheap tool. So I'm going to show you how to use this tool to make basic straight cuts using a straight edge. And we're also going to see if I can pull off this whole curved cut on the front of this piece that I'm making here. I've already done the same thing all the way in the front using this acrylic knife. So let's go over some tips. First thing is, they call this a knife. It's really, I should call it a scorer, because we're not cutting anything with this knife. We're scoring it, even though it looks like there's an edge on here. Okay, on that, you're not using that at all. We're actually using this tiny tip right here to score this material. Okay, over and over again. The more we score it, the easier it's going to be to break apart. Okay, plain and simple. Take your time, be safe. The number one injury at the place I worked was people holding on to a straight edge, slipping off with this acrylic knife, and just gouging the living daylights out of their hand. Okay, so to make a basic straight cut, you need some type of a flat straight edge. Okay, you can use a carpenter square, whatever. And you can see I just put a little extra piece of tape on here to keep this secure for me. I've done this for over a decade. Okay, so you probably need to wear heavy gloves and be very careful. If you have any means of being able to clamp this whole assembly down, by all means do that. Okay, protect your hand. It can be very dangerous, this tool. Look what it's going to do to you when this gouges through you. It's not going to be good. So number one, be safe. To cut this stuff, like I said, we're using that little edge to score it. So we got to protect that edge. We got to remember that when we come off the end of our straight edge on our piece, that whatever we land on, we're not going to worry about damaging that piece we're landing on. And we're also not going to damage the tip of this blade. You come off of here and you hit a piece of concrete off the edge of this, and that's it. This is done for. It's never working again. So the other second big reason that causes people to slip off of this blade is the actual plastic that's on top of here. When you're pulling this blade through, that wants to snag on that plastic your first run or first one or two passes through, and that's when you jump off the straight edge and cut yourself. So before you do it, you can either take your regular utility knife and just run along that edge of your straight edge to cut that plastic, the plastic film I'm talking about, okay? Or you can do it, well, we always do it like this, just running the top edge of this across in the forward direction. That's going to break that film, okay? It should break it anyway, right? So, you see? Takes the film off. You don't want your knife to get stuck on that film. So now, we're just going to make score after score after score across this piece. And it's best if we start out slow and keep our position really maintained very well along the straight edge. We're also going to want to maintain our knife blade very straight up and down. Don't try to cut on an angle inward or outward. And also pay very close attention to the angle that I have this point. Okay, because you're going to hear a very distinctive screech when I make these cuts properly. So I'm going to start off slow. Make sure we get all the way to that end. Walk nice and slow. Make a good pass. We have nice, good, straight line. You see the material pulling off behind me, the little strands of the acrylic. Alright, that's what it's going to do. Most people are breaking this because they're pushing down too hard. Don't push that hard. You know, a little bit of pressure, but not ridiculous enough. Pushing hard does not make it work any much better. It's just the amount of passes that it takes to do this, okay? Once you've gone through it a few times, it becomes real easy to keep your knife in the groove. And just make a few extra passes. Doesn't hurt. It's really easy. At this point, two methods of either breaking this. You can either just snap it in half, okay, which is what most people are going to try to do. That works most of the time. You can also get the edge started like I just did there and break it, and then peel this apart, okay? Watch. See, I'm peeling. I'm not snapping that. It's a little bit less chance of this fracturing and doing something you don't want it to do. When you get to the very tip like this, then go ahead and snap it in half. And you come up with a beautiful edge, okay? Really that simple, guys, but you gotta hold your knife the right way and don't damage that little tip at all. So now, I want to try making this a curved cut here. See if I can get you lined up with what I'm going to be doing here. And I see I'm using a template. This template is actually very soft. I cut it out of that with that razor knife. It's made out of a PVC ceiling panel. Here's the same thing. I'm going to make sure I actually have the plastic pulled off here where I'm cutting on this one already. I've just pulled it off. And I had where I actually wanted to mark with masking tape. So my template I have just slightly past my masking tape. So I know I can come back here with actually a sanding block and I can smooth this edge out real good after I cut and broke it. Now my template was a little off on the very end, so I've cut the last 4 or 5 inches here already. And when I'm cutting this type of a curvature, I'm going to have to cut through almost all of it. I'm not going to try to do all of this at one time because I'm going to stay within reach. And I'm also going to try to keep mostly my hand in front of my blade, okay? You'll hear when I get to the end where I've already cut through, where it sounds, just stop squeaking at me. Until I'm almost all the way through right now. Now I'm going to try to turn you around a little bit. See if I can get you to where I need to be. Let's see if I can finish off cutting the whole front edge at one time. A little awkward because I can't reach across the table. good enough right there. Right, let me unclamp this piece. I'll lift you up a second and move my template off. I'm just going to slide this over to the edge a little bit. Hope you're seeing this. So I'll slide this. Let me show you. Start on this edge. And I'm just going to start trying to peel this edge off. Break it down. There we go. And since I've cut almost all the way through it, let me see if I can show you this way a little better. I've cut almost all the way through this, so no problem breaking it. Only thing holding it on is the plastic. And there we go. Only thing holding it on is the plastic sheathing, so I'm going to just cut that real quick with my razor knife. And voila. There it is. Whole curved piece came out phenomenal. Okay, you can do it. If you start trying to cut some of this acrylic that's more like, you know, you can do this at least on the 1/8 inch. I'm sure you could cut through this. If you're going to do it on like 1/4 inch, you can still do it. But boy, it's going to take a lot of passes to cut through it and make this kind of curvature. Okay, but you can do it. Like I said, protect your edge of your knife. Make sure you don't run off on anything hard, because that's going to damage it. Don't push too hard. You're just going to break this thing. Look at it. Okay? It's more about the number of passes you make than it is the pressure you push down. So, hope everybody helped. One last thing when you're doing, like here, I'm doing these inside cutouts that I have to make. Okay, so what you want to make sure and do when you're doing this is you have your straight edge. Excuse me for all the wobbly camera work there. When you have your straight edge lined up to make this cut on the inside, make sure you only cut, you start from the corner and only go about halfway. Then turn around and cut from this corner back the other direction. Okay. Don't expect you're going to take that acrylic knife and come down here and stop perfectly on your end. You're going to slip and go past and leave big scratches and gouges in your acrylic. Cut from the edge part way and from this edge part way. You're going to do all 4 sides the same way. And you're pretty much going to have to cut almost all the way completely through one edge before you can get this to start breaking on the other 3. So, all right. Curves are possible, guys. And using this tool, I've done all this with one tool. Okay, I haven't broken it yet, so it's very usable. Just got to know how to use it. So, hope this helps some of y'all out. And I appreciate you watching.